Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Haidar Ali Matwala and I am a student of Rayhan School. As you know, whenever I come, I bring a new interview. I talk AI chatbot and ask some questions. So let's start.
Hi there, Malik.
Hello, I want to ask you some questions.
Absolutely, go right ahead. I'm all ears and ready for those questions.
Okay, nice. So my first question is, what is the literal meaning of Ferris and fun in everyday communication?
So, when we say something is fair and fine in everyday conversation, we generally mean it's acceptable and okay by usual standards, like there's nothing to worry about. So, if you hear that everything is fair and fine, it's just someone saying, yep, all's good, all's in order.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, why do people often say I am fine even when they are not actually feeling okay?
Yeah, that's a classic human move. I think a lot of times people say I'm fine just to avoid getting too deep into things or because they're not ready to open up. It's kind of like a social shortcut. But yeah, if you want to dig into that more, let's do it.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, in what situation is I am fine used of hide emotion or avoid TPS conversation?
Sometimes people say I'm fine as a way to sidestep a heavier conversation or to kind of put a lid on their emotions. It's like they're not really ready to open up at that moment, or maybe they just want to keep things on a lighter note. So it's definitely one of those little signals that there might be more beneath the surface.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, how do tone and body language change the real meaning behind saying I am fine?
Oh, they can change everything, right? Like if someone says I'm fine, but they have a really tense tone or their arms are crossed or they're not making eye contact, you know there's probably more going on. So the body language and the tone really give you the real meaning behind that phrase.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, what cultural or social factors influence people to give this response instead of expressing their true feelings?
Absolutely. It's all about reading between the lines. When someone says I'm fine, but you can see in their face or hear in their voice that something's off, it's a little invitation to gently check in with them. It's all part of that human to human understanding.
Okay, nice. So my next question is, how does the phrase I am fine highlight the difference between verbal communication and emotional reality?
Yeah, that phrase, I'm fine, is a perfect example of how sometimes what we say doesn't really match what we're feeling. It's kind of a social script that we lean on, even when our emotional reality is totally different. So it really shows how there's often this gap between the words we use and what's actually going on inside.
Okay, nice. Thank you for answering the questions. So, this is my interview and amazing interview. We will meet next interview. So, Allah Hafiz.